What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and brand new news has recently dropped regarding the whole entire Fortnite FNCS Global Championship, and it actually has some pretty interesting things to mention in there, including more than just your generic, oh hey, guess what guys, you're going to be able to buy some skins in the item shop. No. Instead, we have two skins to showcase to you guys, a trailer which showcases the skins in game, including the actual upcoming Battle Bus design. We also have some free drops you're going to be able to obtain, and much more. So let's start it off by firstly showing the drops you're able to obtain on screen right now. This will go on for multiple days. You'll be able to earn the first drop being the actual emoticon you're seeing on the top right during day 1. On day 2, you can earn the Infinite Victory spray, which is the spray right next to my actual face right here. On day 3, you can earn the Chromatic Champions loading screen, which is the loading screen in the bottom left. And then also on day 3, you can earn the Scorekeeper back bling. Now, each of these rewards are going to require you to watch for 30 minutes, so if you want the emoticon, watch 30 minutes on day 1, either on the competitive website or in Legends Landing. If you want the spray, same thing, on day 2, watch for 30 minutes. Want the loading screen on day 3, watch for 30 minutes. However, if you want the back bling, you have to watch for an hour on day 3. So keep that in mind. If you want all the rewards, 30 minutes on day 1, 30 minutes on day 2, 30 minutes on day 3 for the first loading screen reward, and then a extra 30 minutes for the actual back bling. But of course, it's a nice little set of cosmetics you're able to actually earn. Nothing too crazy there. And of course, if you're wondering when day 1, day 2, and day 3 takes place, day 1 will be Friday, October 13th, which starts at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Day 2 will be Saturday, October 14th at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and then day 3 will be Sunday, October 15th at 10 a.m. Eastern time. In other time zones, for example, like BRT, that is 11 a.m. for CET, that is 4 p.m. Of course, you can kind of go and Google, type 10 a.m. ET to my time zone or whatever, and you'll actually have it converted to whatever your time is. So it's a pretty simplistic way of actually figuring those out. However, of course, that isn't the only thing you'll be able to do, because on top of that, we also got this image officially revealed to us, and I'll actually go ahead and move my webcam down here to the middle real quick so you can see all of the rewards. And this is a very interesting cosmetic set because it includes the Champion Kyra outfit, the Cosmic Infinity outfit, the Competitive Crest back bling, which if you're wondering what back bling that is, it's this one right here. So it's like a little bit of like a shiny one, but that whole entire bottom thing right here is not like an actual piece that is going on the back bling. It's just, some promotional art. So it's mainly one of the floating back blings like the normal FNCF ones we've seen before, but just with a little bit of, that shiny glow going on for it. We also have the Competitive Slicer pickaxe, the Soaring Shield contrail, which is interesting to see in FNCS contrail. We have the Recoil Reactor wrap. We have the Victory Trophy emote, which is the one that we've already seen before. It's the one where you hold up the actual FNCS championship trophy in the air. And then of course the Breakthrough lobby track. Now in the trailer we're going to show you guys, you'll actually be able to hear the Breakthrough lobby track a little bit. So it is a nice little glimpse of what's going to be happening very soon with that. So I think the only way to kind of continue onwards with everything else here is to show the actual video trailer off to you guys and talk about it as it happens. So as you can see right here, we get some actual, we get a look at the brand new Battle Pass, or not Battle Pass, but Battle Bus that'll be enabled. We get to see the actual 2 skins you'll be able to unlock from either the Community Cup or in the item shop, and we get a decent theme of the whole entire music pack going on there. So I'll kind of just shut up for a little bit as you guys listen to it for a few seconds. As you see, there was the back bling right there as well. And this kind of like, also like a hype up trailer for FNCS Global Championship in general, right? It's not just me, right? It's not just the new skins and, the new Battle Bus, but it's also to hype up the actual players in the event. But it is nice to see how we're getting 2 skins a part of this whole entire event. Another interesting thing is I noticed that they're not using the wrap that is a part of the whole entire, championship event as well. It's not in there at all, which is just a little odd to me, but at the same time, I assume the video was recorded early on when they didn't even think about using the wrap or whatever else in the whole entire footage. Now, of course, something that is interesting to mention is that the cosmetics will hit the item shop October 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern time, but they could return at a later date, because in the official blog post, they mentioned that the 2 outfits a part of the bundle and everything will enter the shop again in the future, meaning it's not limited time only. It's not do it and buy it at the specific global championship. It is something that you'll be able to purchase in the future. My theory about when you'll be able to purchase it in the future is that it's going to be a system where, every single season or every single year they do a global championship at a different place or something, and at each one of these you're able to actually go ahead and purchase the bundle once it releases in the item shop, right? You're able to continue going around and purchasing it non-stop. I think that is what they're going to do here, because it just kind of makes sense. And if if they want to continue growing competitive more and more in the future, it just is logical that they could do more global championships later down the line. However, you could also earn these cosmetics for free on a competitive cup that will be taking place October 7th, so a few days before the skins actually release in the item shop. Now, something to note about this cup is that it's a duos battle royale cup with a lot of points given for placement. This isn't something that's going to be too kill heavy, but of course, if you're curious about the points, if you get a victory royale, that's a total of 65 points. If you only manage to get to the top 10, that is 32 points, and every single elimination is going to be 2 points. Now, they also have the mid-match objectives, assuming they actually work this time around, where when you actually secure a forecast tower, you'll get 3 bonus points, and when you capture the Rift Loot Island POI that Rift's in, you'll get a bonus 15 points. So definitely, if you're able to do the mid-match objectives and they actually work for you, you'll be able to get a decent amount of points pretty quickly, and it should allow you to actually end up earning the skin. Now, regarding the actual percentages from each region that will be able to unlock the skin, it's currently unknown, but it is something that we should find out more information about in the future. As we know, EU is most likely going to have the most amount of prizes. In a East is probably, well, I guess in a Central now, is probably going to have like the medium amount, and then you got the lower ones for like Asia, Oceania, Middle East, all those type of places. Now, they've also gone ahead and mentioned that you're able to actually earn, or I guess, purchase the FNCS drop rewards, which once again are these 4 things on screen right now, in the future, because they're not restricted to just being actual drops. But they said this before for a lot of stuff, and they've never brought those things back. So I would say if you want any of the items here, don't wait for it to be sold in the item shop at a later date or anything, because most likely the only thing they will end up selling is the back bling. And go ahead and, watch the stream when it's available, set some reminders on your phone, some like, alerts, or just have an alarm go off at a specific time, so that to actually watch the stream and everything else to get the drops you want, because even though they say, hey, it can return in the future, most likely it won't actually return. Most that will return is that back bling. Now, as a reminder, to actually obtain the drops, you can watch either in Legends Landing in-game, which is the island code 3303-7480-5925, or you can go to competitive.fortnite.com and log in with your Epic Games account in order to actually earn the drops there. However, keep in mind that if you watch in Legends Landing, the drops are going to be delayed, and if you watch on the competitive website, you're going to have to actually claim the reward. You don't just instantly get it granted to your account, you have to press a claim button afterwards during that period when the drop's available so that it actually goes to your account, because I have seen some people before forget to actually claim their reward and then wonder why they never actually got anything in the game. So just keep that in mind. And then regarding drops on Twitch or YouTube, it doesn't appear like that is returning anytime soon. So with that said, I hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider subscribing and support the content I create, and consider checking out a video from my other channel, my commentary channel and everything else, to continue getting more and more FireMonkey in your life. And until next time, I'll catch you guys a little bit later with another upload, and peace out.